level, and I know so much weird stuff about this thing. I don't want to accept whatever they're trying to say. No, I don't need it.
It will be your loss to regret. Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
The wire? Steel Garrote, probably? Do you mean Ludwin? Is she coming?
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Are we collapsed on the ground right now? Got some nice
wake up! Wake
slumber
up!
party buddies.
What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
What did I do? Sabadell's freaking out.
Oh, really? It's hard to tell with all the dream thralls around.
While you were unconscious, the Adra pillar was not. A great deal of energy passed through it, to parts unknown.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sabadell?
Something is coming. Something even Sabadell's afraid of.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Galawain's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
We should talk to Marius. He knows the tusks better than anyone. Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
Marius, the dwarven archer? If dream thralls are coming, we should go. Whoa, that was disorienting. This thing's an elevator.
Much as I hate to leave, let's get out of here before more dreams. On the
Rockling bolts. Blizzard. You don't touch me.
Hurry in the brush.
Dang it. Dang it. I can't move. I'm completely boxed in.
Worth and roll.
Use your heal.
Come on! Come on! Fear in the eye!
How did that not land?
Faster, I said! There you go!
Make worth and roll. Worth and roll.
Too far away. Oh!
Make worth and roll.
Dang it.
And run!
Oh, there's so many mobs.
Uluthen! Worth and run! Take worth and run!
I'm not dead yet.
And run!
Never had a
Take worth and run! Uluthen! Take worth and run!
Ow! I don't even know what that was. Yahtzee. Or not Yahtzee. Joda, heal.
Worth and run! Take worth and run! Uluthen!
quick as a fuck.
Did that get interrupted? I think it did. Come on, Berton. Nice.
On your left here.
Careful, to the left.
Worth and run! Uluthen!
This is one of the longest battles I have seen.
We should go.
Worth and run!
I keep getting stuck on stuff.
Take worth and run!
I actually wonder if I am supposed. This is like a fight where I'm supposed to like run out of the room like a gauntlet thing, and I'm not supposed to stay here. Yep. I think I was just sitting there, just flexing my ego and my pride, and I was supposed to run. That was fun, though. I was having fun.
Well, if you insist.
Uluthen! Take worth and run! Take worth and run!
Shoot, that whiffed.
Dodge this.
Okay, so now that we're outside, I'm supposed to go... Can I fast travel? No, that's too easy. So I'm just supposed to escape this area. Alright. Oh no. Well, we survived the landing.
Make work and rot! Make work and rot!
Let's finish this.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Work and rot!
Oh! Dude just threw a rock at me. Can you heal?
That'll show us.
Sounds like there's more monsters nearby.
And rot! Defend!
That's not what I was trying to cast there.
And rot!
On the way here.
Work and rot! Make work and rot!
Quick save. Wait, do I need to go? Oh, I think I need to go up those stairs. I think I need to go up those stairs.
And rot!
We've got company.
Work and rot!
Sublime!
Watch your right.
Oh, the web slows you so much. Not just your movement speed, but I think your action speed also. Like, half of those guys like kamikazed and it blew up everyone there before I fired my first shot. Oh, I hear Rengrim talking to the Inquisitor up there. Alright, hold on a sec. Quick save. I feel like the Inquisitor is going to be one of the final bosses.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
No wonder your god got so angry. I feel the same way when Ludwig's near.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Be a smartass. Technically, every ruin is a distant memory.
How clever of you. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within.
The only poison I see here is you. And I would love nothing more than to purge you from the living lands.
Giata, can we be
Charming.
diplomatic?
Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
You could have helped Fior Messaverno instead of attacking it.
Defending a dying settlement is not a kindness, it only prolongs the suffering.
We taught the Steel Garrote a lesson in Emerald Stair. Perhaps you need a reminder.
Our time of reckoning will come. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the Burned Queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
The Emperor sent me to fight the Dream Scourge, not your crusade.
Different wars on the same battlefield. There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Hubris. She assumes a great deal about a force she barely understands.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous.
How does she know about Sapadal?
But an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Sounds like you've got other ideas, Ringrim. What do you propose?
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Tell me your plan, Ringrim.
Yes. Honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
Okay. Already, I like this plan because the reason that this god is trapped and this scourge is isolated is because the Adra of this island was cut off from the world. So she wants to further isolate it. We already know that works. What's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Audra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilichi? And the other Furians? And Quilichi?
Quilici's her husband.
You're right.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
What do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Reingrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Dude, I like this. We have to think about this. Alright, in the long run, your idea would improve the situation here. Ludwin's wouldn't change the status quo.
She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwin's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Explain in detail.
It's simple. Ludwin's solution will kill Dream Thralls, but not eradicate the plague itself. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Oh, she's gonna take the mask off? Is she gonna be like scarred up or something? My guy looks horrified. I've never seen him make that. What in the Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? How are you alive?
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I
How
will
old
give
is she?
everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
So that's what you've been hiding under the mask all this time.
The mask is my true face. My covenant with my goddess. The obligation I chose.
Sapadal's a steward. I don't believe this because Sapadal's accidentally destroyed cities twice. Because anytime they have a temper tantrum, the ground heaves. Five gods, what are you?
An avowed servant of a higher power, much like you.
She's a death guard, obviously. One of nature's little mistakes. Too dead to live. Too stubborn to die.
Silence.
I decide what happens here, not Sapadal.
And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapodal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you. You owe Sapodal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
What an amateur. She accuses Sapodal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, quite difficult to
Good
decide
morning,
whether to
Mukluk.
believe you're a new
Comfy.
god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Yelena, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome. If I have to pick between those two, I'm picking this one. Anyone here who's played Dragon Age 2? I'm reminded of at the end, depending on the choice you make, you either end up fighting like a wizard type boss or a mage type boss. Sorry, a wizard type boss or a melee type boss. And we've got melee and wizard. I feel like whatever I pick, one of these is going to be like the next boss, but I could be way off. If I have to pick between those two, I'm picking 2. But I'm wondering if this opens up anything new. Neither of your solutions is acceptable to me. Is this really the best you can do?
Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy.
I forgot about that part of
Destroy
no,
the
that was
ruins and
Dragon
the
Age
dream
2.
thralls, but allow the plague
When
to keep
the
spreading.
mages turn against the Templars.
Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
I value my companion's counsel. I want to hear from them.
Good people die either way, but severing the Adra shortens their suffering.
I feel like if we sever the Adra, her husband
Breaking
dies.
the Adra is a bold choice, but it's such a terrible cost. If only we had time to do it with some finesse. But Quilici... God, if there's even a chance he could... No, I can't think of that right now. Then again, it's not as if I trust Ludwig. The dead have no right to choose for the living. I'm at a loss. Whatever you do, make sure you believe in it, because there's no going back.
Three makes no sense. If either of you had a spine, you would have already done what you thought was right. The mage did not have access to the ruins until I came along, so she couldn't have done anything until this moment. And Ludwig is trying to blow it up, and the mage is actively stopping her. They are both trying to do what they believe in, so I don't like this thing. So between the two, I'm gonna go with this one. My reasoning is it does, like, we already know that the god is imprisoned because the Adra on the island is severed from the rest of the planet. Which means that works. So if we sever it further, it should work. But powering that severance, the last time powering it cost thousands of lives. This time it's a smaller severing, so it will cost dozens to hundreds. I really feel like Quilici is going to die. Alright, ending the spread of the Dream Scourge and Shatterscarp once and for all is worth the cost. Sever the Adra, Ringrim.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something
Also,
from
the
this one.
skeleton attacked the...
Let's just hope Quilici is
Ludwig
all right.
attacked the city earlier.
So be it. Sapodal's hold over you is stronger
Ludwig
than I
fight?
suspected.
Prune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Prune. She means